Hey guys, it's Kathleen, and today I'm going to be talking a bit about demonetization, and I'm going to be doing the small booktuber tag. So if you have been living under a rock for the past week, you might not have heard about this demonetization issue with YouTube, but essentially what's happened is YouTube will no longer qualify channels to be monetized, aka to make money off their videos, unless they have 4,000 hours in watch time in the past year and at least 1,000 subscribers. Previously, the threshold was 10,000 views over the course of a channel's lifetime, and before that, there was actually no threshold to meet, so anyone could be part of the YouTube partner program. Now, I kind of get it in a sense of, yeah, YouTube is a business, they want to make money. They want to make sure essentially that the only people who are getting ads are the people who are actually going to make money for them by getting lots of views. But at the same time, it's just so sucky. If you are a small creator, like, this sucks so bad. I am not monetized. I was never monetized because I didn't meet the old threshold. So this won't affect me in the sense that, like, I'm getting money taken away, but it will affect me in the sense that, like, it's going to be a lot harder in future to reach that goal and to get to that point where I'm acceptable to be monetized according to YouTube. So that kind of sucks. It sucks more for people who have been demonetized. I have a lot of friends who were at the monetization level, and then YouTube said, nope, bye-bye, and if you don't get to that point by February 20th, then they're gonna take it away for sure. I wish YouTube were not doing this, honestly. I think it sucks. I think it's really hard to make it as a small creator already, and YouTube is just making it even worse, but at the same time, I do love the outpouring of love and support that has come from the booktube community. It's been really, really amazing. On that note, I really wanted to thank everybody who's new to my channel or who has just recently subscribed, whatever. I really want to thank you for being here and for paying attention to my channel and for maybe coming when someone else referred you or for just finding me on Twitter, whatever. That's really, really great. I'm really glad you're here. Let me know if you are also affected by this, if you are also a small booktuber, and I would love to check out your channel. But pretty much everything there is to say about monetization and all that has been said, so I'm just gonna jump straight into the tag. So question number one is introduce yourself. So hi guys, I'm Kathleen. I'm a booktuber from the Maritimes of Canada. I work in a bookstore, which is fun. I talk about that a lot on my channel. I'm also a journalism student, which is something I bring up in discussion videos a lot. If you've watched any of them, you've probably noticed that. I care about things like freedom of the press, long walks on the beach, blah blah blah. I have 4 cats and a dog. I have 3 sisters. I go to church. Not sure if there's really much else to say. I am writing a book currently, so that's fun, and I do have goals eventually of becoming a published author, / eventually getting into the publishing field, probably in the editing area. Question 2 is how long have you been on BookTube? And I have been on BookTube about 8 months now, which is kind of crazy. Actually, you cannot view the earliest 2 videos from my channel. I privated them because they were terrible. It was an April book haul and my April wrap up, and they were literally the worst videos ever produced on the internet. In my April book haul, it's so funny. There's this bit where, like, I have the music playing, you know that song that all the YouTubers have, and it's called like Carefree or something like that? I tried to put that on my video in like the first, I tried to put it on all of it actually, but what happened was I didn't know how to put it on a loop, so it cuts off there halfway through the video, and I finally said, you know what, no one needs to see that on the internet, it's terrible. So the earliest video on my channel is my booktube newbie tag. But yeah, I've been doing this for about 8 months now. I didn't really become actively involved in the community until I'd say July of last year, which is when I did the booktube newbie tag 2.0 and then the booktubeathon, and that's when I really started to make friends, interact with people, and all that good stuff. Question number 3 is what types of videos do you make? I do all sorts of stuff. I do wrap-ups, I do tag videos. I would say, I don't know if I want to say I'm known for doing discussion videos, but I feel like when people talk about my channel, they always bring up my discussion videos, so I would say discussion videos are a big part of what I do, and they're one of my favorite things to film. I also do a lot of book recommendations videos, that kind of standard stuff. Question 4 is what do you love about booktube? And there are so many things I love about booktube, but I have to say, like, I really love the community. I love the friends I've made and the people I've been able to talk to, even when I have differing opinions and things like that. That really doesn't affect the people I've been able to make friends with. But as far as just doing booktube goes, I think I love sharing opinions. You guys have probably realized this about me if you've been here a while, but I'm very opinionated and I love sharing that with the internet. I love everyone knowing what I think, and I love hearing what other people think and having debates and discussions. That is my favorite thing, and so much of the reason I joined this community, so I'm really glad that that turned out to be true and real in this community, and it turned out to be something that's really kept me here. Question 5 is what kind of books do you read? And I would say I read contemporary, both YA and adult, and I also read a lot of classic. I also really like YA fantasy. I don't read it as often, and I'm getting into adult fantasy more, as well as middle grade fantasy. Don't tend to read a lot of middle grade contemporary, but yeah, contemporary and classics I would say are my top 2 genres for the most part. Question 6 is what is your favorite video that you've made? And I feel like I say this every time I answer this kind of question, but I'm still gonna say my is booktube journalism video. Not because I think it was the most outstanding video in the whole universe, like there's better videos out there in the world, but I think it was my most original and sort of like thought-provoking and different sort of content that I made. I hadn't seen anybody approach it in that kind of way, so yeah, I think it was different and I think it was interesting, and so it still stands out to me as not necessarily my best in terms of production, but my best in terms of originality. Question 7 is to tag 4 small booktubers, or every booktuber you can think of, which is so many people, and I wouldn't be able to think of them all at once. Before I do that though, I will mention this tag was actually created by Die Kitty Reads. I'm going to link her channel down below. Totally forgot to mention that at the beginning of the video, and I apologize for that. I'm going to mention a couple people though for tagging that I didn't mention in my booktube booktuber tag, because I want to kind of spread love a little more. So I'm going to go ahead and tag read by Jess, Driftless Reader, Beautifully Bookish Bethany, and Elizabeth Martin. I'd really love to see you guys do this tag, and as well I tag you. If you want to do this tag, then please go ahead and do it and let me know if you do. Link it in the comments below and I will take a look. That is it for this video. For my thoughts on monetization, I have to go do homework now. Oh, kill me now. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe on your way out if you're new here and you want to see more of my face. If you'd like to follow me on any of my social medias, the links will all be in the description. But in the meantime, I will see you guys next time.